Good morning. My name is Kruti Kanj Singh Rathod. I'll be talking a few words about coding today. I'll be going through topics like what is coding, why do we need coding, how many types of coding languages do we have, and how are video games made, how are how are movies animated, how are cartoons made, and how are they all related to coding? Are they even possible without coding? So let's get to our first question, which is what exactly is coding? Coding basically is how we communicate with computer, right? That is how we can simply put it. Coding is the way to come for humans to communicate with computer machines. Basically, a code tells a computer what to do, and to write these codes is called coding. Now, how exactly does this coding work, right? So, like we humans, we use languages to communicate with each other. There are languages like English, Hindi, Telugu, etc. Similarly, for us to communicate with computer machines, there are computer languages called programming languages or coding languages. So basically, coding means a process of using a programming language to make a computer or a phone or a TV do what we want it to do. Now, why exactly is coding so important, right? Why is it that coding is so important? Imagine a world without mobile phones, smartphones, uh, video game consoles, or movies, cartoons. Like nothing is possible, or nothing would have been possible without coding. From things like flying aircrafts to booking train tickets, photo cameras, Xerox machines, printers, they all work on coding. And like and in today's world, nothing is possible without coding. Let's say things like a music system in a car or something as simple as a TV remote. They all have set of codes written in them which are making them do these actions. So where all do we need coding? We need coding literally everywhere these days. In hospitals, the X-ray machines or the CT scan machines, they were all programmed to work in the way they are working now because by the programmers, because there was a lot of coding being done on it. The security systems in a building works and wouldn't have been working the same way if there was no coding. The navigation system in the airports or in the aircrafts, the billing counters, right, the POS machines at shopping malls or supermarkets, they all work the way they are working because programmers or coders have designed them to work in the way they are working now using coding. Now, when do we need coding? Basically, learning to code is a very great skill. It opens up new job opportunities. The more programming languages you learn means the more more jobs you are open to, or more possibilities you are open to. Every time you learn a new programming language, you're adding more and more job opportunities to your profile. So that was what, why, how, where, and when about coding. Now let's uh, let's see how a code looks like, or like how many coding languages do we have. Because basic languages like Hindi, English, Telugu, there are like thousands of them. Just in India alone, there are like 1,600 languages and dialects. So how many coding languages do we have? Hundreds of them. To talk about a few famous ones, there's Python, Java, HTML, Swift. This is the programming language we use to make code Apple products like iPhones or Apple Watch or an iMac. Like to make apps for iPhones or to make games for iPhones. Then C Sharp, C++, Ruby, many actually. These are just a few of them. So how does a code look like? Let's write Let's write a Python code, simple Python code to add two numbers. So how do we add numbers in maths, right? It is basically, let's say you want to add two numbers like 12 plus 15. We add 5 plus 2 7, 1 plus 1 2, 27. It's that simple. But for coding, right, it's not gonna be just a one line, or it's not gonna be just a few numbers and symbols. We need a lot more than that. So first we assign some variables. Num1 equal to 12, num2 equal to 15. Okay, now, so here number and okay, now we have assigned the values for number and num2. Now we need to add them, and we have this thing called comments in coding, because like coding you have thousands of lines of codes, right? And we want people to understand what exactly we are doing there. So this comment, this doesn't really do anything in the code, but it is gonna tell us what we did here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add these two numbers using some command. So here I'm just gonna write adding numbers, and the code here, which is sum equals num1 plus num2, right? And then let's add a different hashtag. Now what the code is gonna do is it is gonna add num1 and num2, which is 12 and 15. So it has a sum, but it is not gonna show us the sum. For it to show us, to display us the output, we need to write a print command. So let's say printing output, and as I said, these are optional. These we write just so we understand what exactly we are doing here. So the print command is gonna look like something like this: print, open small brackets, open quotations, sum of 0 and 1 is 2, close brackets, dot, format, open brackets, num1, num2, and sum, right? So what we wrote here is sum of 0 and 1 is 2, and sum of 0 and 1 is not 2. 1 plus 0 is of course 1, but that is not how coding works, right? Coding is gonna have different logic in there. So what we did here is we want the output to look whatever is between these two quotes. So the output which we are going to get is sum of, wait, okay, there's an error in the code. We are not gonna get which is this bracket, right? We opened the bracket here, we opened the bracket here, so we close this bracket here, and we need to close this bracket also. Without that small bracket, this output wouldn't come. I'll talk about it after this. So yeah, now what is it gonna do is sum of 0, and the format we have given for 0 is num1. So num1 is 12, so it's gonna take sum of 12, and num2 is 1, and 1 is num2, and num2 is 15. So sum of 12 and 15 is 2 is sum. So the sum is gonna be the addition of both these numbers, so 27. This is the output which we are going to see on the screen. As I was talking about back end and front end, right? similar sort of a situation. This is what we are going to see on the screen, but this is the code which was being run for this to happen. Now I was talking about this bracket previously. Let's say we don't have this small bracket here. Let's say I forgot to put that bracket and I run the code. Do I get the same output? No. What I get instead is an error called syntax error. Right? So why are we getting this error? Let's try to understand it using the English language. Let's let's make a grammatical error and let's try to understand how small things make a big difference. Like, let's say a grandson is telling his grandfather to let's go eat some food, right? So the grandfather, so when we write it, let's say we write let's eat, comma, grandpa. Let's eat, grandpa, right? So the grandson is telling his grandfather that he wants to have some food with him, right? But now if we just remove this comma, now the whole meaning changes, the logic of this sentence changes. Now the meaning of this sentence is that the grandson wants to eat his grandfather himself. Or let's try to write something else like your pen, right? So your pen means this pen belongs to you. But instead, if we make a mistake and write your pen, which means you're calling that person a pen. So similarly, coding has grammar rules too, called syntax rules. So we do get errors like compile errors or syntax error depending on what sort of mistakes we do. So that is why I was telling earlier that we need to understand the logic behind the code. Like, if we are just memorizing the code without understanding the logic, it is not gonna help us. It might help us get a few marks in the exams. It might help us, maybe it might even help you get a job, but to do that job properly, no, it's not gonna help you there. So learning the logic is very important. Once you know the logic, you can write the codes in any way you want to. Like, you don't have to follow the exact same lines. You can do it in different ways too, as long as you know the logic, like what exactly you are doing. So if I close this bracket now the output we get is sum of 12 and 15 is 27. Now, just to calculate such small numbers like 12 and 15, do we need such a lengthy code? Yes, because let's say the number was 1 2 3 7 9 0 4 7 and 1 5 6 7 2 3 4, something like that, like very huge numbers. Now that is gonna take us some time to calculate. So these are the kind of codes which are written in your calculator or in the computer. And not just this code, there are codes for multiplication, for division, and that is why we can calculate using a calculator so fast, because such codes were written into that calculator or into that phone or into that computer to make these calculations. Now let's write some other codes. Let's look at codes in some other languages like C# or JavaScript. So I'm just gonna write really simple codes here so that we just understand the logic behind it. So let's start with a code where we are using an if then else statement. So a condition. First let's assign a value, right? Coding is all about taking variables, assigning values to the variables, then using that value to calculate, to using data to calculate or to compute, to make them the to to get the desired actions out of it. So if we just write x equals to 1, the I mean, it depends on what coding language you are using, right? Not all languages is gonna, like previously we just wrote num1 equals 12 and num2 equals 15, but in C sharp or in JavaScript, you also need to give it a data type. Like x is a variable, right? X can be anything. Now you're putting x equal to 1, then which means you're putting some value into x. Now, but what exactly is x? We need to give, we need to declare a data type first. So we're just going to use numbers. So numbers comes under integers. So we are going to give the data type as int x equals 2. Okay. Now we write a statement like if x is equal to 2. See, we are adding two equals here because in C sharp a single equal to inside the brackets doesn't work, or like it depends on what programming language we are using. So there are some things like this which we need to understand when learning a new language. Now we are writing if x is equal to 2, then I'm opening a flower bracket here, print yes, okay, and again a semicolon. So this semicolon is like, if you don't have the semicolon, again it's going to give you an error, the code is not going to work. So these are the syntax of this particular program. So we are telling the computer that if x is equal to 2, then print yes, else I forgot to close the flower bracket here. So we open the flower bracket there, right? We close it here. Now we write else and open the flower brackets again, print no. So this is the basic code where we are asking the computer that whenever the number is given, right? So let's say we add in number 5 and we press enter. So it's gonna say no. We're gonna type 6, press enter. The program's gonna check if it is equal to 2. It is not, so it's gonna say no. If we write 2 and press enter, it's gonna check. It will be like, okay, 2 is equal to 2. It's gonna put that value in x and then it's gonna print yes. Now let's look at some other programming language, like for websites, how are websites built? Websites are built using programming languages. Like basically a structure of a website is built using HTML. Now I'm not gonna put doc type there, just to avoid the confusion. I'm gonna keep the program as simple as possible. So HTML looks something like this, which is hypertext markup language. You start it with this and then we end it with a /HTML. Now whatever we put in between this is gonna appear on the screen, so on the website. So we want to show a heading, so I'm putting h1 and I'm writing my name, Kruti, and then I'm closing the h1, right? So when we open the website, let's say I wrote this code for a website called kruti.com and there's nothing there, right? This is the only line of code we have there. So what is going to appear on the website is, let's say this is the title bar, and on the address bar where we type the address, let's say http, like let's say you typed in kruti.com here, right? So the web page is gonna be empty, and only thing you'll have here is what you wrote there. It's gonna show Kruti here. Or you let's say we just added a letter S in the end, so it's gonna be Kruti's here. So however, whatever we write here is gonna appear in the website. Now HTML is basically used, and so H1 here means header, the heading. You use H2, H3, H4 depending on how smaller you want, like you want a heading, then a subheading, then another subheading. And so this is basically how HTML is, and we don't just use HTML alone these days. We use few more programming languages along with it. Like HTML is like really basic to make the structure of the program, but to add more design to the program, we use PHP or we use CSS, mostly CSS, to add more design, to add pictures, to add effects to the program. And to add more functionality to the program, we use things like JavaScript. Most of the like YouTube was the front end of the YouTube is all designed using JavaScript. So so is that itself about the programming, about the website? Before ending, I'll talk a few topics on. Let me just check my note if I missed anything. Oh, where are codings written, right? So where do we write all these codes? Like where exactly are the codes written? So we use tools called IDEs, Integrated Development Environment. There are several IDEs like Eclipse, PyCharm, Xcode, Visual Studio, Microsoft Visual Studio, and VS Code. Visual Studio, there's PyCharm, XFlake, there's NetBeans, and there are many more. Right? I usually use Notepad++ to write codes, and codes can also be written in a basic Notepad, but these IDEs, right, they help us with different colors, with different icons to help us understand the code better. That makes the coding sort of easier, depends on what, and we choose one of the IDE depending on which one we are more comfortable with. Like for example, if I am designing video games, I use Visual Studio because it has different frameworks which we can add to the Visual Studio, which is going to help me with different colors to identify different commands, or different icons to identify different functions, and so IDE is where we use. And before ending, I would just like to talk about few things like websites, apps. Let's talk about websites and apps first, right? Like what all programming languages are needed to make a website or an app. So in website or app, there are basically three different programming languages which are being used. One for the front end of the website, one for the back end of the website, and one is the database, right? The front end is the client side. It is what we see on a website. It is what we, and to view the front end source code, you can view any website's code by just right clicking on the website and click on view source code, and it is going to show you the front end code of the website. But what adds functionality to the website is the back end, which is at the server side, right? And the database, which is the server itself. Now let's take Facebook for example, right? You see the Facebook login page, you type your ID username, you type your password, and then you click on login. So The front end is only going to make the website appear as it is appearing there, right? But to now, what is backend gonna do is it takes your ID and password and it checks with the database. It checks if your ID and password which you have corrected is correct, and once it confirms that it is correct, it brings the data like your pictures, like your the post you have shared, your date of birth, your all the information you put on the website. It is going to show you all the data from the database to the client. So that is how basically a website works. Now, how are movies made, or how are cartoons made? We use several programs or software programs or several applications like after shooting a movie. And as I was telling earlier, to shoot you of course need some coding which was done to the camera. So that is how cameras work and that is how you shoot. But that is not where the process ends. After finishing the shooting, there are music to be added to the scenes. There are a lot of scenes which you don't want to be there in the film. There are color correction which is need to be done. There is re-recording, dubbing which happens. So all this, and finally they use programs like Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, After Effects to add special effects to the movies. All these different things are used in making a movie. And in cartoon, let's say for making a cartoon you need programs like Flash, and all these programs, right, they were made using coding. They were millions of lines of code written to make these codings. Now let's see how coding is used in game development. So for video games, right, we make video games using a software program called a game engine. There are many different game engines. Few famous ones are Unity or Unreal Engine or CryEngine, Frostbite Engine, Havoc Engine, Game Maker Studio, like many different game engines. What game engine does is it takes different assets and it produces the final product, the final game. So what are these assets? What is actually required in the game is we can divide it into two parts. One is the art part or the design part, and the second is the coding part or the programming part, right? The design part we use softwares like Blender or Maya, or if it is 2D designs we use Photoshop or Krita or Inkscape, like many different softwares which we use to make these assets, like the menus, the buttons, the textures of the game, the trees in the game, the guns in the game, the cars in the game. But how do we add functionality? Like when you click the mouse button, how is that gun shooting? Or when you swipe up in a game, how is that person jumping? All those functionalities is added using coding. There are codes. Most of the games use C Sharp or C++ for designing. You can also use Python to design games. Baby, please give me 5 minutes. I'm doing this class.
Doing daddy's food.
Cyril ka customer, that is fine. And nowadays, instead of writing really lengthy codes, what we are doing is we are using blueprints. I mean, coding is not like old or something. Blueprint is just a new concept which have come up recently, where you don't really need to type really long codes. You just use flowcharts to add logic to the game, and the game engine is going to do the coding itself. So this is also a nice technology which has come up now. Yeah, basically that is coding. So I would like to conclude by saying that nothing in our world which we see today would be as it is right now without coding. With coding, the things have gotten along a lot easy. We don't really need to, now write a letter and wait for few days or months for the reply to come back, or to make an international phone call we don't really need to go to an STD or ISD and standing long queues to make a call. We can just use apps like WhatsApp to call anyone in the world, or we have, so all this advancement in the technologies, they were all possible because computer coding. Thank you.